I'm Ashley Patterson.
And I'm Jess Hanna.
And first of all, thank you. Thank you for saying yes, for volunteering your time to support our mission, to support other women, and to support the community. Because of volunteers like you, we're able to give thousands of women the gift of friendship, of community, of skills, of good health, and maybe most importantly, the opportunity to have fun riding our trails in Northwest Arkansas. So please hear me when I say thank you, we see you, and what you're doing is not taken lightly. So our Ride Leader Curriculum course, or the RLCC, is designed to make you a competent, confident, and all around just comfortable ride leader or sweep. The flagship is the backbone of what we do, and so we need you, but we also hold ourselves to a high standard of safety and preparedness, which is why we created this video course that pulls out the most important key points to help prepare you to lead a ride that's safe and fun.
As a reminder, Women of Oz started back in 2019 to help break down barriers for women on mountain bikes. The biggest barriers being equipment, education, and intimidation. We desire for women to feel empowered and create a sense of confidence while they're out on the trails, right? This also helps build fellowship with other riders and builds your own leadership. Our goal is simple: to include, equip, and engage. Fun fact, did you know that our 7 stripes stand for something?
What do they stand for?
The 7 stripes stand for community, stewardship, unity, education, approachability, mentorship, and empowerment.
As a ride leader, you don't have to be the fastest and you don't have to be the most talented, but you do need to be the most prepared. So make sure every rider has their name and their emergency contact taped to their helmet.
And also make sure to know any pertinent information, like whether they have asthma, allergies, or something that might affect their ride.
Okay, let's take a look at the emergency action plan, or our EAP. Always have this with you. This is made to remove any decision-making in a stressful situation. Just start from step 1 and begin reading. When in doubt, just call 911. Let medical personnel assess the situation properly. And as a reminder, no one's going to be charged until the injured rider enters the ambulance, and that is their decision.
Let's talk a couple common scenarios. Concussions. These are one and done. The presentation of signs for concussion may vary per rider, and sometimes these signs don't even show up until later. And so if there's any sign of a head impact, that ends the ride for the day.
In this instance, our protocol is the rider needs to be accompanied by another person. So it can be the ride leader, the sweep, maybe a friend in the group, or their emergency contact.
Basic first aid. Let's take a look and see what's in our first aid kit. Now, this is going to vary just based on your medical training and just personal preference, but every first aid kit should at least have some gauze, aspirin, some first aid cream, like an antibiotic ointment or burn cream, also some alcohol pads, and lastly, Band-Aids.
While it's important to have your first aid kit with you, make sure you know what's inside of it and what you feel comfortable using.
If there was an incident during your ride, when the flagship ride is over, please go back to the main flagship zone and grab an incident report to fill out and let the director of programming know. Remember, as a ride leader and a sweep, you are representing the Women of Oz. A friendly smile and a welcoming vibe goes a long way. So be sure to start with a fun icebreaker, keep it really short, like what's your favorite emoji, or if you were a dessert, what dessert would you be?
Once you have all your riders and you've welcomed everybody in, pull out your ride leader card. We've made this specifically so you don't have to memorize anything, and it's all right here for you. Let's take a look. Intro icebreaker, you already named your dessert. Making sure that you've gotten all the medical issues, allergies, and everybody has their emergency contact taped to their helmet. You have your EAP with you. Everyone signed the waiver. You can give a quick route description. No need to go into complete detail here. ABC check, your helmet check, and just go over the 3 essentials. 1 finger over the brake, eyes looking ahead, level pedals. Also trail etiquette, like verbiage such as rider up, stopping, slowing, and things like that. Make sure you've swapped your phone number with the ride lead or sweep. And if any rider is separated from the group, make sure you tell them to stop and stay put. And lastly, head count.
The leader and sweep act as bookends for the ride.
Make sure all the riders stay between the neon vests. This ensures safety, guidance, and that no one gets left behind.
Assess your group by performing the 2020 rule throughout the ride.
Our 2020 protocol is when you first begin your ride, stop within that first 20 seconds and make sure that everybody is A-okay, they haven't forgotten anything last minute. If everybody's good to go, you can roll on. After that, every 20 seconds, make sure you're doing a shoulder check to assess your group. These shoulder checks allow you to assess your group, making sure that everybody's still there, making sure everybody's having a good time, or just making sure that I can see my second neon vest or my sweep. Managing group dynamic is a skill that gets better over time, and it helps when you have more experience doing it. Don't worry if it's not perfect at first, just make sure your group is together.
Offer a few helpful tips, but be sure not to overwhelm riders with too much information. For example, reminding people about the 3 essentials, covering brakes, level pedals, looking ahead. But if they want to increase their skills, encourage them to sign up for a WOZ Skills Clinic. At the end of the ride, encourage your riders to join the Women of Oz Facebook group, the GroupMe, or Strava group. That way they can continue to learn and engage and meet other women that want to ride.
As a reminder, safety is our ultimate goal, followed by fun. We're not out here trying to set PRs on the flagship rides. These are meant to be social and connectors to find other women to ride with.
After graduating the RLCC, you are ready to begin leading or sweeping a ride, and we recommend to sign up to lead or sweep a flagship while the information is fresh.
From there, you'll only feel more comfortable in that ride leader role, and I promise you are ready. You may never feel ready, but we're always here for questions. Do you want to ride together?
Let's ride together.